Dishit Ghosh. Today I am going to talk about human eye, structure and function of human eye. Thank God that He has given us a very beautiful gift. Without human eye, we can't see. We all know, and we can even enjoy ourselves. So let's begin our chapter. Human eye. So this is a structure of a human eye. There are three layers of a human eye: protective, mid and last. Last layer, the retina. The retina is the last layer. So the protective layer consists of two layers, that is sclera and cornea. I will show you here. This is the sclera. This portion, this black portion is called the sclera and this portion is called the cornea. Right? Now this portion, the mid, this portion is called the choroid. This is ciliary body iris. Means mid layer contains three parts. That is our choroid, and then we have our ciliary body, then we have our iris. Okay, and then the last part, this part is called the retina. Right, retina. So there is a very main function of retina also. First of all, the protective layer. This layer. So this layer protects the eyes. Then we have our the mid layer. This also protects the eyes, but we don't see that it is a protective layer, because the protective layer, the sclera, is a very hard. It's very hard substance, right? Now what happens? Now let's talk about the retina. There is a very main function of retina. We will talk about it first. But first, there are two parts of retina, that is neural layer and one is our pigment layer. So I will show you this part here. This is our pigment layer, or you can say pigmented layer, right? This part and this part here. This part is called the neural layer, right? This upper and this sideways. This is neural layer, and the lower part of the retina is called the our pigment or pigmented layer, right? Now let's talk about the functions of these all. If I imagine this is a pigmented layer, now what happens? There is two substances called rod and cones. Now what are rod and cones? Rod and cones are not situated in pigment layer. Pigment layer protects the retina, right? And the pigment layer is attached to the choroid. This is called the choroid, right? This is called the choroid. Okay. Alright. Now the neural layer have rod and cones. So we will talk about rod and cones. What is the function of rod and cones? Rod means that it detects the brightness and your darkness. And cones, it detects the color of brightness and darkness. Right? Iris also detects the color, but cones detect the color of darkness and brightness objects. Dark and bright objects. Right? Alright. Now, clear? That's all for retina. Now let's talk about the ciliary body. Ciliary body holds the iris. Now what is the function of iris? The function of iris is to detect the color of any object. Right, now we have our lens here. Right, this is our lens. Here, this is the lens. So what is the function of lens? It detects the your reflections, or detects the reflections that are coming inside the eye, right? So why cataract disease happens? Why cataract disease? Cataract disease means motiabind, right? It's also called the motiabind. Why cataract disease occurs? Because when we become old, so this part, the lens, became thinner and longer, right? It doesn't widen. It becomes longer. So that's why the cataract disease occurs in our eyes, right? Alright. Now this is the structure. Now here. What is here? Our optic nerves. This is optic nerves. Optic nerves. Nerve. Right. Here is our optic nerves through which the reflections are transferred to the occipital lobe. Please watch my nervous system video. In that video, I described in the last that what is the occipital lobe. Right. Occipital. The function of occipital lobe is to detect the eye's reflection. Right. It goes to the occipital lobe. Now optic nerves. Through optic nerves. Now let's talk about the reflections. How can we see? Just a second. Alright. So this is structure. Now imagine this is a pencil here. Or a pen, right? Okay. Now the eyes will capture the reflections, the air molecules, electromagnetic waves. The eyes will collect the electromagnetic waves. Like electromagnetic waves, ear also takes the your sounds, air molecules. But we will talk about ear later in another video. Okay, so it collects the waves, it enters to the cornea, and here is a special type of a substance or a chemical called aqueous humor. Aqueous humor, and here also vitreous humor. Here is vitreous humor, right? These are the two types of chemicals. Now when they come, it hits to the lens. Now lens is very sensitive to the lights or reflections, electromagnetic waves. It's very sensitive to the electromagnetic waves, right? When they come, let me rub this vitreous humor. I will talk about vitreous humor later and aqueous humor. First of all, we know the reflections. Now when they come, so they cross, means like this, right? Like this. Okay. Now what happens that it falls on the retina. Now what happens that when it falls on the retina, that object is inverted. Means if there is a object like this, so eyes will capture like this. But why can't we see like things like this? Why can't we see things like inverted? If there is a pen here, and the eyes will capture that pen like this. So why can't we see like this in inverted things? Because our occipital lobe decides the size, shape, right? The occipital lobe decides the shape and other things. That's why we can't see inverted things. We can see like this structure only, right? Okay. Now the retina's neural layer, rod and cones, can also detect the darkness and brightness, right? Before, I would like to tell you here also that this part where optic nerve starts, this part is called the blue spot, right? Blue spot. Why? Because there is no rod and cones here. There is no rod and cones present here, right? And these all parts where rod and cones are present, that is called the yellow spot, right? That is called the yellow spot. These all parts are called the yellow spot. Okay. So we learned that the reflections, how can we see, right? So vitreous humor. What is the function of vitreous humor? Aqueous humor. First, aqueous humor sends the electromagnetic waves, helps to sense the electromagnetic waves to the vitreous humor. Now when they enter to the retina, the electromagnetic waves are changed into electrochemical energy, right? Electrochemical energy. And then those chemicals electrochemical energy, that chemical energy goes to the optic nerves and it goes to the occipital lobe, CNS, right? So vitreous humor, the function of vitreous humor is it helps to false the reflections to the in the retina, right? Like this. The lights are coming, waves are coming, electromagnetic waves, and the vitreous humor helps to fall the electromagnetic waves into the retina, right? And that retina that retina converts the electromagnetic waves into electrochemical energy, and that electrochemical energy is sent to the occipital lobe by our optic nerves, right? So what we learned today? This is the structure of eye. First is we learned that sclera, cornea, choroid, rodent corns, ciliary body, iris, then you have our lens, then we have our rodent corns, yes, and then you have our blue spot, yellow spot, optic nerves, vitreous humor, aqueous humor, right? Okay. So before that, I would like to tell you that this part, are you seeing this part? This part here, I will draw it. This part here is called the pupil, right? This is called the pupil. This part which doesn't have anything, this part which doesn't have anything, is called the pupil, right? So this is all for today. Thanks for watching my video. Stay safe, stay fit, and bye.